Hello, Will and Catherine here. We went on a 7-night cruise on Sky Princess to Spain and France. This is the embarkation and disembarkation video. I have other videos for life on board, the cabin review, and for some of the ports we visited. For access to the luggage tags and boarding passes, you need to register on the Princess webpage and install the Princess app on your mobile device. I was able to check in on the webpage or on the app. On the webpage, I was able to view and print our luggage tags, and on the app, I could view the boarding pass, which provided me with our check-in window of 12 noon to 1500. Interesting details were the inability to save these in a file, as I could with other cruise lines. The advantage of doing that is if I need to print the luggage tag off again because of damage. On Princess, it seems that I would have to log in, find the check-in link, find the luggage tag link, etc. All rather cumbersome and not user-friendly. On the boarding pass, the check-in window updated in real time and sometimes failed to load. One essential piece of information missing from the boarding pass was the cruise terminal. Instead, there was the unnecessary information that London was accessible from Southampton. For people who are not well informed or not well prepared, why risk sending them to a place that is hours away from where they need to be? I found www.southamptonvts.co.uk useful in this regard, where the planned movements page told me that Sky Princess was due to arrive at the Horizon terminal. It seemed like everyone was arriving at the same time, at the start of a 3-hour window. Fortunately, it didn't take us 3 hours to get on board. We arrived in the drop-off lane just after noon. It took approximately 25 minutes to get through the queue to drop off our luggage. And approximately another 25 minutes to get through security to the check-in desk to show our passports and pick up our medallions. And here we are on board. The whole process from arriving at the drop-off lane to scanning our medallions at the gangway, taking just under an hour. We didn't have to wait long for our cabin to be available. The announcement came a matter of minutes after we had sat down to read the information we had been given. Our cabin was on deck 10, C521. The door automatically unlocked as it recognized my medallion. One of the things I recommend doing is to visit the sanctuary, because you can check it out for free on Embarkation Day. We did so and found out that it costs $20 per person per half day to use the sanctuary lounges. We packed in the evening before disembarkation, having been told that our bags should be outside the cabin between 5 p.m. and 10 p.m. I managed to fit my overnight stuff in my carry-on backpack, but wished I had packed a separate overnight bag. We were asked to vacate the cabin by 8:30 a.m. and needed to wait for our disembarkation time of 9:40 a.m., which would be announced as Blue 35, which was also how we would find our luggage at the cruise terminal. We had breakfast in the buffet and then made our way to the piazza to wait to be called.
As we continue with our disembarkation process, at this time we are inviting all guests assigned to group Blue 32, Blue 32 to proceed to the gangways located on deck 5 midship, which can be accessed via the midship stairways and elevators. Kindly be reminded to have your medallions in hand ready for scanning at security checkpoints. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for choosing Sky.
As usual, the piazza was busy and the only seats we could find were up on deck 7. As people were leaving, we were able to move to vacant seats nearer to the gangway. In the cruise terminal, we searched for Blue 35. We found our luggage quite easily. From being called to standing outside, it took approximately a quarter of an hour. Despite the volume of traffic, there was space for the car that picked us up to stop, and we were able to exit the terminal fairly easily.